So I'm looking at the character right now, and I see the neck. His neck is not exactly very long, and we would need his neck to be a little bit longer than the normal neck in order for him to look more heroic. So I will move his head up. Okay, let's move the head. How? We'll select turn back those things, then go to our pivot here, and then we will Control Alt Shift drag on everything below the head, just to be selecting the head, and move it a little bit up. Probably this will do. So now he will be a little bit more heroic. Yeah, without the beard and the hair, maybe this will look a little bit odd, but trust me, with the hair and the beard, yeah, you don't have to trust me, you see it. He looks more heroic, and especially in this pose, he will look better. So let's fix a little bit the neck, and we'll be okay. Okay, super long neck, check. But it's for the best, so don't worry about it. His neck is longer than the normal guy, but that will be good. So he looks pretty nice. I don't have too much problems with it, except for this eyebrow that I have to fix. So let's get on with it. This will not be on spray, this will be on dots, and this will no alpha here. The RGB. Oh, we are on the move brush. Okay, the alpha brush, but it's the same, so we'll go here. RGB intensity back to 100, and just try to do this. Let me see. Okay, it's not exactly what I have in mind, but we're on, okay, freehand and alpha off. Yes, it's good. So a little bit smaller brush and try to increase this. Go here. Okay, do we have mask or something? Okay, yeah. Sometimes this is happening. And at the end, it will be very thin. Let's see it. Not exactly perfect. But it's something like this. Okay, he looks mad a little bit. I'll make him a little bit more joyful by just going here and making his mouth go a little bit up like this. Not very crazy, but this is nice. His mouth looks pretty big. Do we have subdivisions on the face? We have, which is pretty nice. I will just make this kind of things. It's too much. It's a good idea, again, I will tell you, to make the smooth brush not smoothing the poly paint, because we need those veins and everything, and if you smooth it, it will be gone forever. Okay, we need them to be a little bit more beaten. Alright, So his neck may be a little bit thicker because he's a man. He's the man. Go down subdivision and just try to make it a little bit thicker with those muscles that are rotating the head. Okay. Okay. So what we want to do now is make a little bit of pores. So how do we do pores? Pores. We go to surface, we go to noise, and we add surface noise. But first, we wanna go and disable this color blend to 0, and the strength of the noise, we have to decide how much it is. We can dictate ourselves this. Let's make it, this is a little bit too much. But probably this will do, and the strength to be like this. So pretty strong, but it's a male character, so we are okay with this. Let's try it like that. We have a little bit of something. What we'll do here is maybe subdivide one more time. Let's see how much this weighs in polygons. It's 1 million something. We'll make it 4 million something. And now we can do a few things. First, we have to go to morph target and store morph target. I will tell you why. Then we'll go to surface and apply to mesh. And then those pores will be applied to the mesh, which is pretty cool. But we don't want pores on his lips, so, and some other areas. So I'll go to his lips. I'll go to my brush M morph brush. We're asking for the morph brush, morph, and just go ahead and do this. And this is not good because the morph brush is shit. It's not good. So RGB off and just go with the morph brush and disable these pores on the lips. We don't want them too much on the lips, and also we don't need pores. Of course, we won't see him this close, but we don't need pores in these inner parts here of the eye. Obviously, in obvious reasons. But that's it. We will need the pores to every other part of the body. Now the pores looks a little bit uniformal. We can do another thing. Go to a standard brush, then go to here, spray, alpha, again our spray alpha, and disable RGB, and just try to do this. And we have to go down with the Z intensity, and we have to go a little bit with Alt, and just try to do this kind of thing, just to make the pores a little bit better. I mean, a little bit deeper in some areas. In the nose here. And also, what we want to do, maybe in the chin also. Yes. And since this won't be visible because of the beard, we are not turning our attention too much into it. Some smoothing, which is not good. But yeah. So, what else? We can go to this brush. I think it was with dots. Then we can select this alpha brush with very low Z intensity and just try to make those kind of directional strokes. Let's try it with spray. Okay, I think it's working. We'll have them also here, a little bit below the eyes. because of smiling and some other things. This will give us a little bit of direction for those pores, and it will be nice. And also this will, we can do this thing on the neck here easily. It won't be super visible, and that's good because I made it very pronounced, which is not the idea here, not at all. It has to be the intensity lower and just tiny bit just to break up the forms, and that's it. We can make it on the body also. We're on the top subdivisions of the body. How much polygons we have on the body? Alright, so Control D, and now we can just make this also on the body. Here in this area, also here. It's very nice to do it here. It will not be too super much visible, but yeah, whatever. I think it's good to have it. Also on the fingers here. Okay. So now we have pores on the face. We can make also pores on the body, but let me just check the material, specular a little bit. Yeah, the specular now is not that bad because we have the pores and they are breaking up the forms a little bit. And that looks a little bit better. We will go into the body and make the same pores, maybe a little bit bigger on the body. Let's see. So go to we won't need to we will need to make our I forgot not surface but the morph target. Store it, then surface, then noise, color blend to 0, we don't want this, and the strength of the noise a little bit, noise scale a little bit bigger, and let's see. Okay, this looks a little bit like pores. He doesn't have nipples, obviously. Okay, this is nice. Let's apply to mesh, and since we don't have super big resolution on the body, the pores were not so pronounced, so they look a little bit better than they are, and I expected that, so that's why I make them a little bit more pronounced, and now they're not, so it's cool. Now we have symmetry, and then we have to go BM morph brush, find it, BMO is morph brush, and just work on those nails because we don't want them to have pores. This is a little bit odd if some pores are on the nails. They are pretty much non-poric. Yes. And this kind of veins here, I would like them to be with color, so I'll go with dots. I will go with alpha off, color a little bit more downish, like here, and then with this kind of blue color. Let's see if we can make it. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think no, this looks not blue. Let's make them blue. Yeah, now we're talking. Now I think it's better. Yeah, it will be the perfect, I mean, the ideal thing will be to make those veins and yeah, their thickness and the color at the same time. But since I've already made the thickness or their shape, I can just go ahead and color them. This is a little bit too much, but here they look fine. So we don't need nipples because we won't see them. Nipples are gone. We don't want nipples. So I think his skin now looks pretty nice. I mean, yeah, pretty good. So we can live with this. Let's see his face. Okay, good. And we can continue with what else? Let's see him. Looks pretty. Yeah, from the back he has some muscles, some veins, very cool. We have this problem here of this thing's going too much in this area. Let's try and fix it with the body going to it a little bit. Yeah, probably it will be okay if this happens. I don't see a problem here. Let's see it again from this side. Okay, looks pretty much fine. So that will be it for our refinement of those kind of parts. In the next video we will start most likely to make the weapons. Let's see them. There are a lot of weapons. I told you that I will make this thing is very nice. Maybe I should leave it for no. This is very important, so I will make it first. Very cool design. This kind of eagle head, and the eagle even has eyes, I think. Yeah, it has eyes. Nice. Okay, the eagle head and this design, very cool. So the hatchet or the axe is another one. This dagger, also pretty important, is another one. And this could be some kind of a short sword, so bigger than the dagger, but a little bit, you know, bigger than the dagger, but sword. Maybe two-handed sword, but it will be very long. And this should be some mace. So let's get into this. This will be pretty much fun. I love doing this kind of things, and I will love to show you how they are done. It's pretty much a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Let's go to the boots a little bit, but let it save, and then we go to the boots and see what's going on there. What's going on with these boots? Okay, the boots. The boots needs more work. And probably the... No, this when we poly paint it and make it, it will be okay. So let's dynamesh the boots and see how it goes. Okay, now they are a little bit better. I will fix this line here, and I will have to fix also this. It will be jagged probably a little bit. Oh, not good. We can remake it again, but we'll see. So yes, the add, okay, the intensity should be a little bit bigger, and also we have to have the alpha set to off, because it was some kind of a bug. It remembers the alpha that we gave it before, and it's making some shitty moves, if we can say so. And I think we can say so, because when it's making shitty moves, how can we say that it's not? It is definitely making them, those shitty moves. I want to remake this. I don't like this. So I will erase all of those, they're hidden, go to our brush, which is this one. and just measure it. Okay, again with click control, a little bit lower, smaller. Okay, this is good. And now let's see our mesh. Okay, 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes we just have to make the things from scratch. That's sometimes. Oops. Okay, hopefully. Okay, I have no dynamic turned on, which is cool, because if I had it, they will be dynameshed and probably they will be okay, but I don't want to try this. Dynameshing some small parts can lead to a little bit of disaster. Come on. Okay. So standard brush, not good. It dots. Let's try it on freehand. Okay, now it's working. And we'll see if I will to make those boots a little bit higher resolution. We don't need it, so probably I won't. We'll see. So see you in the next videos when we start making the weapons. Bye for now.